You look really good.
Girl! Am I going to the Met Gala? Am I going?
I mean, I definitely think this is a red carpet look. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friends. My little YouTube.
I run it from here, girl. Hello, my friends, my little YouTube friends. Welcome back to my channel.
On today's episode of Hot Takes, we have Miss Nikita Dragun in the hot seat. We are transforming her into the K-pop idol. My version, though.
Oh.
If you want to see how we went from this to that, then keep watching. The number one step, Miss Dragun, is moistures. Moistures.
What?
Moistures on the face.
Okay, but anyways, on a serious note, yes, we have just gone back from Korea pretty much like, what, a month ago or so? Maybe 2 months? Maybe it's been longer.
It's been longer, but
In our hearts, it just feels like last week because it was so monumental and life-changing. They definitely have a different way and different techniques over there. And I feel like a lot of the things that they were doing were so revolutionary for me because I just never thought to do them in that way.
yeah.
But being that I was with a pro MUA along with me in Korea, I thought we could kind of combine our notes and try to recreate
The K-pop beauty.
K-pop beauty.
Girl.
And
And we decided to show my little friends. Literally, this is my first attempt at K-pop beauty makeup, so
I tried once and it went viral because the waitress took pictures with me and then it went everywhere.
ooh. But she did a good job. Look.
No, don't. Oh, that was not a good one. I was a little scared. It was my first try.
Okay, girl. Well, this is my first try, and we're going to obviously start off with the foundation first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
These are the foundations that we're using.
another foundation.
No, it's okay. They can see this one. I was scared to let y'all know because of the actual shade they were using on me since they do, and it's actually just called tone up. Like when you lighten up your skin and have that more porcelain complexion.
So, I'm just using a flat brush to apply color corrector where there would be a little growth.
But they also did Hrush's makeup too. Let's start there.
Oh my God, this is what I look like when I did my makeup.
Have you shown?
No.
You've
This
never
is my
shown it.
first time talking about Korea with my little friends.
How did you feel?
Well, I felt like a little anime doll.
I turned the corner and I was like, Hrush, is that you?
My look today is like a little inspired by that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. At first, was it not scary a little bit or no?
It was because I'm so used to like contour, highlight. And it was not that. By the way, this stuff is amazing.
So good.
It's really, really good.
Like, look, you could literally do full foundation with this, really.
Technically, that's what I'm doing. So what was your favorite part of Korea?
My favorite part of Korea was either the contact lens factory, but that was just like hilarious and fun. Hilarious because imagine Hrush and I running through the terminal trying to catch this train, and they literally only have one train. It's booked up for months and months and months. If you miss it, like, good luck. If you are able to get on a train, like, good luck. But we made it. Been like 1 minute. Like, I remember one of the director people who was working for the brand was sweating, so scared that we weren't gonna make this train. But we did it.
Oh, why? Because we were stopping to take photos everywhere.
That too, but also there was crazy traffic.
Going in with these two mixed shades and really feeding my brush. Darling, you look like a porcelain doll.
I feel like in Korea, they start by taking away all your features and then drawing them back on in certain different places. What was your favorite part?
One of my favorite parts of the trip, I definitely think, was how we got into trouble on the train.
You're gonna tell them about this.
Because of our perfumes. So we decided that we wanted to film a TikTok. Okay. No problem. Not only just any TikTok, we wanted to spray ourselves with the mixtures that we used and we brought for the entire trip. So as you can imagine, if you don't like scents, especially strong scents, filled with some oud.
And some candy scents smelling like strippers.
I don't know what we did, but we did enough for one of the conductors to come up to us. And I don't know what he said to us in Korean.
Because he was speaking English.
Yeah.
He was like, no, no, no.
It sounded serious.
It was like he was going off. We were like, ah.
It was funny.
I felt actually really bad, but I mean, it was kind of a good laugh. I'm not going to lie.
It was.
And mind you, I feel like you were testing this like really strong oud thing.
Concoction, yeah.
It was a concoction. Like they were like not, each of us had no labels on all of the ones we had. And I had like 6 of them. So I just kept going. I'm like, oh, let's do it again. Oh, one more time.
It was wild.
And also I feel like we were delirious because we were so jet lagged.
Yeah.
Beyond.
The jet lag was real. I got really sick in Korea. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I got really, really sick.
What'd you think about the food?
I loved it. Did you?
I did.
It was so good.
It was really good. I think the problem was I felt kind of silly because every time we were going out, we were going to Korean barbecue. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, like by the first time it's cool, by the second time, by the third time, I'm like, okay, literally eating anything that many times, you're like, okay. So then I finally asked one of the girls, I was like, is that a reason we're going to Korean barbecue all the time? Like, is that like, that's all that's here? Like, no shade. And then she's like, oh no, I thought you only like Korean barbecue. And I was like, no, I've only tried Korean barbecue. So like, they were trying to be so accommodating to that. And I felt like really bad because we literally were like on our 5th Korean barbecue.
Place.
Michelin star, you know, fine dining the whole 9. And I'm like, we can go anywhere, I don't care.
Let's get her forehead.
I will say another thing that I did notice in Korea, a lot of people are going to like try to be like, oh, I went to Korea to go get this glam done or this beauty treatment or this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And again, no shade, maybe shade. You know what, this is your channel, I can throw some shade. A lot of these places y'all are going to are lying to you, period. Let's start there.
Yeah.
But also the things that you're trying or they use this, they use that. I have tried now one place where, you know, the cameras were involved and they used one set of things. I have used the same people in another setting while doing a photo shoot and they used completely different products because they knew it was not going to be filmed. And so that just as a person, I was like, okay, like, I mean, everyone's allowed to have their trade secrets. Everyone else allowed to have this and that, the third, but just be like wary a little bit. Mm-hmm. Especially when you see some people claiming to know all the secrets about all the K-pop stars and this and that and the third. So, but I'm saying that looking like Marie Antoinette over here, girl.
Girl, I did do a couple beauty treatments that I liked. The hair spa that I went to, here it is. It was amazing. You didn't do the hair spa.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like the hair spa?
I did, but also I think I was like still working. So when they were doing the head spa on me, I had so many ideas because I swear they were like activating my brain. And I was like, hold on. Okay. I don't know. Like I kind of was like,
You're not
I wasn't relaxed. I wasn't in a relaxed kind of state. So every time they do my makeup in Korea, they just leave my face white and then they do body at the end. But I think
I'm getting really
I think it would be proper. So we're gonna do body makeup, which is kind of like a lotion and it makes you white. Only show that one. That was the better.
Okay. So we're gonna be using this body makeup to lighten her skin as the K-pop idols do.
Bitch, you said slap it on. I mean, yes, you're doing it right.
So instead of body tanning,
Okay, lightning. I mean, let's have a real conversation about it though, because beauty trends and beauty standards are so different around the world. I feel like you have educated me a lot in terms of like other parts of the world, different kinds of glam.
You want more back too?
Yeah, what other people find beautiful and this, that, and the third. So I think for me as a beauty lover and as a person of the world, like I like to embrace, you know, different cultures' knowledge. And I don't know, I think online these days, people are so divided and so separated that they're like, oh, you can't do that because this and that and the third. And that's, I guess, maybe my motherfucking hot take, because I'm like, shouldn't we all share, learn, and grow together? But that's besides the point. But I will say that is what I really love about Korea, is they're very embracing of other cultures. Like they're very much like, we want you to learn. We want you to try Korean beauty. We want you to try Korean food, Korean music, Korean everything. Like we want you to have an amazing time. And it's not necessarily a place that's like, oh, we don't like you. When they were doing this to me at first, I was like, is this really what every idol does? And they, all of them nodded their heads, all three of them. They were like, mm-hmm. And they do their whole body.
That's crazy.
Everything, their whole body every single time. And it's even true because like I've seen photos of like the different K-pop idols and this, that, and the third. And like, it just takes the look to a different level. Like everyone looks like out of this world. And y'all, once this shit says, it doesn't go anywhere. And even too, the Korean girls had called or like had sent messages and were like, make sure you wash it off. Make sure you wash it off. You have to like scrub it off. But there's been a time or two where I have slept in this and it's not like regular body makeup. It doesn't like break you out or anything.
Oh, okay. So, what's your hot take?
My hot take is that people are allowed to grow and evolve past what you may have in your memory of them. Like if you think, oh, she's this, she's that, she's whatever, and she stops being that, oh, she lost herself, she whatever, she's this, she's that. Maybe you're not on the level of growth that that other person is, but if you're not allowed to level up in the same way that they are, let them go on their own journey and move on. But you don't have to say, oh, she's changed, she's not herself, she's not this, she's not that. Like, girl, you were left in the past and that's where you belong. Like they're so quick to be like, oh, I miss the old you, I miss the old you, I miss the old this, I miss the old that. Yeah, my love, I was depressed. I was a little going through it at that time, and now I'm happy and healthy and moving on. So you can have that in your memory, and
I want to give you a hug, but I don't want to. Oh, don't be depressed.
No, we're happy and healthy. We're growing. We're leveling up, and we're continuing our story. But I just feel like people are so quick to be like, oh my gosh, like she's changed so much. Like they just won't let you grow past whatever they have in their head of who you are.
It's always like that. People only will blame you or doubt you for things that they're capable of doing. I've learned that one. Like someone will only be paranoid of something that they're willing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have spit that out me one time too.
If people don't want to let you move on,
Okay.
they're not on the same vibration as you, so you just gotta let them go.
Let them go. Let them charge the little rose in the corner over there and say, when you can vibrate at my level, you can get off with me too.
So what we're going to do is we're just gonna shake it up in there. And I previously had foundation.
Hot take, just because you post TikTok shop links doesn't mean you're an influencer. You're just a content creator.
I took some of your foundation.
Damn.
I had an idea.
You're crazy. Are you serious?
Yeah, why not?
Try it. Let's try it. Honestly,
We're gonna experiment.
it's hot takes, hot seat. We're gonna try. If there's one person to try it with.
I love how like this entire tutorial is gonna be me and her like as we're discovering and trying something out. Using Fenty Beauty Amber 1. I'm just gonna follow Nikita's instructions on how they contoured her face. She said right out here I've never done this in my life. It feels so wrong.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. But why contour there? Oh, I understand. It rounds the eyes.
Like,
Okay. But it gives a dark circle moment, no?
a little bit, and that's for later. Like a little egg yolk.
And then the nose, how do we do it?
It's like here, like down, and then I think of like L's because they just like shade everything on this side. Like they like sit there on my nostril like the whole time. I'm like, okay.
I do remember they contour very wide. So it's important to use an ashy tone because it actually looks like bone.
I need to name her. She needs to have a name. I thought it was cute because you know how people are like, oh, you're so fish, right? Like so like womanly,
fish.
like so. You know when they're like, when you're really passable, like a tea girl, and they're like, oh, girl, you're so fishy, like you're so fish.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like that. I'm going to use that to people.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're so fish.
I'm going to go up to women and say,
They're gonna be like, what?
so how do you say it nicely? Cisgender?
Cisgender.
And
That's
then-
your people. That's your.
Okay. How do you know?
Ooh.
Maybe I'm
Is
so
this a
fish.
hot take? Is this a hot speak? Cool.
Why do you think you get along with me so well?
You're not fishy. You're like dumb, girl. You're like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to cisgender women and say
Like,
that.
oh, you're so fishy. You're like, ooh, what? And so you're like, huh? Is that so funny how like in like gay tea girl lingo, like something so wild is like compliment. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're so fishy. Although people haven't really been using fishy as much lately,
We're gonna make it fetch.
very much. But they have back in the day, people used to be like, oh, girl, you're like tilapia, girl. Like, cause you like just say different types of fish.
Tilapia?
Yeah,
You're like a flounder.
not a f***ing flounder, girl. I want to be like salmonella.
What's the like most expensive fish?
Chilean sea bass.
Oh, I'm a Chilean sea bass before she claims it.
All these salmon. These salmon.
He hasn't.
Manila. I'm just like a regular salmon. The people like it. What?
Wild caught. Oh, she is a wild caught.
I want to be a barracuda. Oh, that's really cool. Let's take it there.
I want to be a piranha.
I want to be a sperm whale.
I want to be a humpback whale. Keep thinking.
Would you use this for your cheeks?
I would, but did they?
I mean, I don't remember.
You know you want it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they didn't contour your cheeks.
I don't think they did.
No, but we
And
will.
if they did, they put it here and then they blend it like as one. They blend up it, not up and down, but like pretty much like up and down. Like they shade it up and down. They don't go like here. They
Yeah.
like the whole side of the face is dark or shaded. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Or color.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Shade, 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 up and down. I don't care how chiseled your jawline is. In my book, you can always use a little jawline.
I just like the color. I just need the color sometimes, girl.
In photos, it comes out really nice. Do you want a really pink blush, like pinker than the ones you thought you were using? The Cyan. Am I saying it right?
I know. That's concealer.
Oh. I'm tired. We're applying blush now in places you never thought belonged.
They told me that if you want to look more sexy, more fierce, they only do outside, like how we do it, like
Okay.
on the outside. But if like cute, like they're everyday, they just do this part, like you're doing.
And we're just packing on this pudre.
Who are you obsessed with? I need $20,000 in my account tomorrow
Or more.
or more.
Respect to the law.
Okay.
Respect for the law.
Okay.
Respect to Allah. And
Okay.
respect to God. Do you hear me?
I need you to dress up like her for Halloween.
You guys,
I will pee my pants.
I'm currently obsessed with the American lady in Pakistan, Onaja Robinson. She has a blue suitcase that she moves with, holds press conferences with Mr. Chippa. And, you know, she's the level of delusion I wish to be. The fact that she's just demanding money, like, I feel like I'm gonna start doing that. Like, I need $5,000 or more. It's the or more for me. Like, it's your choice. Do you want to tip me? Do you want to add 20% more to that? Depending on how much you think I should get. It's the or more. And the Dubais.
Imagine she go to Dubai. I feel like they would low-key eat her.
They would love her.
Yes.
She needs to stay in the Middle East because they love her there. Also, the fact that she says, it's against my religion, mind your business, that's my new line.
Right on your grave.
Cleared away. Cleared away. So we're gonna use, back in the day, our CMA.
What is your tip to doing like under eye powders and things, especially with like mature fine lines, this, that, and the third?
I feel like mature fine lines, you need to use a concealer that self-sets and then use like an HD thin powder. You can't bake. Okay, so I'm gonna take her contour shade and we're gonna make her eye appear larger. So I just gave myself a rim. Did I set myself up for that one? I gave myself like, you know what I mean, okay? Right here. To stop there, like no higher than that, and to keep it like tight right there. And then underneath her eyes. We're gonna go for a mauve, smoky eye kind of almost. Like
Cool tone.
cool tone pink. So they gifted us this brand in Korea, Romend. And when else is it appropriate to use it? We are going to create east-west eye. So what we're gonna do is blend that mauve in, and you wanna do that in a circular motion until it looks completely blown out. So it's kind of almost, I'm gonna do my gradient wing on the bottom. You're gonna take an angle brush, and we are going to create that wing with shadow. You can use any light brown or dark. Now we're gonna turn that angle brush around and create it on the bottom as well, thinner and lighter compared to the top. You're gonna go a little bit underneath the lash line. Now we're using their darkest tone a little bit, just in certain areas, not everywhere. Continue creating that shape. You just want to stamp it in. And we are going to really instill that cat eye with a liquid liner. You want to go in sections so you don't stripe it and make it too thick. You want to make it super thin. As thin as possible. Now you're gonna go in from the outside in to make sure that line is super, super sharp, not the other way around. And the under eye again, it's really important to make her eyes look bigger. Now we're just gonna clean up that shadow underneath her eye using a very thin liner brush with some concealer on it for it to really look stamped, cleaning all the lines around it just to make sure that it stands out. What is one piece of advice you would give an aspiring Nikita?
An aspiring Nikita?
Yeah, because there's a lot of them.
Are they? Okay. Makeup can't fix ugly. That's skin deep, girl. That's from the inside. So, become beautiful from the inside out. Drink lots of water. Do your research, do your homework of the great icons that have been before you.
Don't move them.
Be passionate about seeking knowledge in all forms across the board. Be a person of the people. Have great people skills. Love yourself first or no one else will.
What's next?
I would say curl lash and put on a lash.
Okay, so you told me something that I need to roll your eyelashes with sticks.
They do these hot sticks. Like, it's like a whole thing. How do you even have them? I don't even know.
I don't know. I have them to like clean up eyeliner.
Yeah, they heat these up and they like literally like
So with the lighter?
them together and like, yeah, bend them and separate the lashes.
With the lighter? BRB. So
I don't know. I think it's the end of the stick.
it's the end of the stick?
It's just the ends. Oh my God, I'm so scared.
That's it?
Actually, yeah.
But it's not really. So this is called Dolly Wink. I purchased this from a Korean beauty store here. I actually use these on JLo. Open. Oh, damn. You guys watch the Hummingbird song? These lashes stuck on. And I'm telling you, we did like a lot of takes and pouring rain. Apply the makeup again. The lash did not move. We're gonna stamp this on.
This is right under there.
Oh, there's sides? I'm scared of doing this. This is
Really?
the first time. Hold on, let me practice.
Let me. Okay, wait. You have to stab it in here first. 4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you push.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
And on the back of it, you can pull out. It's actually a really sickening liner, so you can like line if you need to.
And where would I angle this? Like
Okay, so like on this, I'll be like on this edge right here. But like you see, it opens. Like the further you drop it away,
So the further I drop it, better? And angle.
on the line that you had drawn. You drew.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Who knew I would be good at stamping bottom lashes? Up, down, up, down.
And they also go a little like a little bit.
Okay, now the lip. The Korean lip. The lip shape is obviously not overdrawn.
A little bit. Yeah, taking a little something. How do you take out my fillers? Can I just have a little something to use?
So let's give her the pout that Nikita wants. We're gonna outline her lip outside of her lip line lightly using this beautiful lip liner. And then I'm going to softly and gently press in the lipstick underneath the lip line where we just created, not over, but in the center. Along with the center, we're gonna apply a lip tint just on the inner side of her lip, and we're gonna top it off with some gloss. And we are going to apply a highlight that creates a wet look on the tip of her nose. And on the apples of her cheek.
So we're gonna use
Of course it's called Dolly Doll, bitch. Name.
Dolly Doll.
Oh!
Just a little bit.
Spray me down.
Darling!
Darling. I told you I lighted came to my face, right?
No.
I never told you this.
No.
When I was at my acting class, like my final day,
Okay.
I had lidocaine from CVS. It's white. and then this next to each other. And I finished my makeup and I was like, it was my final, like I know performing in front of everyone and everything. I grabbed the lidocaine and I go, and I go like in, and then I was like, oh, it smells so funny. It smells so funny. Like, I don't remember it smelling minty. And then I open my eyes and I go, ah. But let me tell you, my makeup lasted all day.
Do not move your eyes. You already know the drill.
They don't get that just yet.
We'll be right back. BIB. You look really good.
Girl! Am I going to the Met Gala? Am I going?
I mean, I definitely think this is a red carpet look.
I said I could buy designer, but this Fashion Nova fit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Hrush. Follow down below on
Hit the
Insta,
notification.
Red Note, TikTok, none of the dating apps.
Not all.
Unfortunately, I'm the only single one here. But we are so happy that you joined us for today. Obviously, I'm the hottest to be in the hot seat. But other than that, it was such a pleasure. Hrush, thank you for having me yet again.
I love you.
As always, I love you more.
Ay, Dragon.